Hey guys, it's Lacey, and today I'm going to share with you the things that I bought at Gen Con and the things that I wish I'd bought at Gen Con. I usually get to the convention and there's so many things that I get overwhelmed and I end up not buying the things that I want, and I usually just end up buying them later, getting them as Christmas gifts, which is great. So the first thing I bought is an expansion for Epic Resort. I really like Epic Resort, so I was like, why not get the expansion? The expansion adds villains. See, here's a villain. Villains, they won't attack things like monsters that are coming at you. They won't protect your resort. They just lay there on the beach like, forget you. But they have higher point values for the amount of time that they stay there because of that. It also has some cool powers. This one's not so cool because he burns down your resort when you add him. This guy is pretty cool because you can spend flair like it was money. There's also this guy who it seems like you can get out of there pretty quick because he's a vampire, so he sucks life from adjacent heroes and gains it himself. So you can get him all rested up pretty quickly. You just gotta feed him your heroes. There's also some new workers. There's an Igor, an organ grinder. Oh, you can't see the picture. An organ grinder. A ghost hunter. A war admiral. A dragon keeper. A draftsman. And a stone cutter. There's also new tourists. Some are like, you know, just general tourists. A brood. But they look villainy. Others have powers. Like these are grave robbers. If you place them on an empty attraction, you gain 1 money because they're digging up all the people that died there. There's cultists. You get more cultists if there is a villain because they want to go worship the villain. And groupies who want to go worship the hero. There's also fire chasers where you get more tourists if your place is on fire. I think that's super funny. Oh, it also adds some new places. Ancient ruins, secret lair, and Copper Kettle Brewery. It looks like it's gonna be super fun. I'm super excited to play it. Been so busy, haven't gotten to yet, but I will. Game number 2 that I bought is The Big Book of Madness. I really like this game. It's what I was hoping for in the new Harry Potter deck building game. It's the feel that I wanted. I thought the new Harry Potter deck building game was okay, but you know, it wasn't what I was hoping for. And this was. In this game, you are students who hear about this secret book in the restricted section of the library that's supposed to hold great power. Well, it does. But that great power is in the form of beings that are trapped within it. It's like a prison for the big baddies of this world. And you've like snuck down there, you open it, and now you're going insane. And you're trying to fight off the insanity while trying to fight these monsters back into the book and survive. So you're fighting cooperatively to destroy the monsters that are coming out of this big book of madness. And what I find really unique about this game is you actually have cards that look like books. So you open it and it lays out on the table like this, and this is your big bad you have to fight, and then these are the consequences or reward over here for defeating it. These are the cards that come out, the curses that come out, and you have to have 4 of one to cure a curse. So like this has a water curse, so you would have to have 4 of that to cure a curse. And each player turn, like on player turn 2, you have 1 curse. On turn 3, you have 2 different curses. And all of these have 3 curses, but you can see up here, you add a multicolored curse card or 2 based on the round it is. We lost real bad. Super bad, but it was fun. But I love this mechanic where it's like a book. You open it, you go through, and your consequences, and so it can be different like every time. But you flip through the book, and the last page is always the same. You either lose the game or you win the game. And the art style, I just love this art style. I love the monsters. I love the characters. Like, I just adore the art on these. Like, they're like creepy cute. You know, like they look like you might want to hug them, but you probably don't because they'd probably murder you. And then the character cards are beautiful. I particularly like this one because she's obviously like burned the school down. Like the tables behind her are on fire and she's just like, who cares? Apparently, we are all super responsible students with our magic because we're all doing something to the background, like growing stuff all over the school, blowing papers all over the place, flooding the school with water magic. We're super responsible, extremely responsible. That's why we opened this super dangerous book everybody told us not to open. These are the cards you get. There are 1s, 2s, and 3s, and you pay them to like cast spells. You learn spells throughout the game. They cost various prices and do some really cool things. Oh, these are actually all the starter spells. Where are the... Oh, there's the not starter spells. These are spells you can buy. The higher level spells are like really cool, but they're so expensive to cast. These are the curses you battle. So like you might get this one on second player turn, which would suck. Because destroy means it's out of the game. Or each player places their top 2 cards of their deck in their discard pile. And it just sucks. And it comes with this cute little book to mark whose turn it is. Like on the, well, what number of turn you're on. So you can know if the curse is going to get you this round or not. Which I think is cute. I appreciate the art in this game. I really appreciate everything about it. Okay, so the last game I bought is kind of a silly one. I mean, look at it. Look at this. It's called Happy Salmon. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it mainly because of the packaging, because I loved it. But it is a really fun party type game. So you have different players of different colors, so each player gets a different colored deck. And your goal in this game is to run out of cards, okay? The only way to run out of cards is to do the thing on the card with somebody else who also has that card. So for example, Happy Salmon. Happy Salmon, I'm just going to demonstrate it for you because it's ridiculous. You slap your hand. You slap your hands on the other person's wrist at least 3 times. Okay? And then you can both discard whenever you've both done it. So it's a really silly game. There's things like high five. You got to find somebody to high five. Pound it. Switcheroo, which means you have to find somebody and switch places with them. So once you run out of all your cards, you win. It's like a silly, simple game to play in between other games, which I like. It's cute. That's really all there is to say about it. It's cute and it's silly. And I feel like it would be a good way to get people talking if maybe they don't know each other super great. It's a fish. Also at the convention, they were throwing these through the air. So if you told the guy that you wanted to buy one while you were over there playing it, he would yell, fish! And then a girl that was working the register would throw a fish at you. Like, and he would catch it and hand it to you and take your money. So like all convention, I would just look up and there would be like, fish flying. I unplugged my microphone when I threw my fish. I'm not doing that again. Don't throw these in the house. So there are also some games that I didn't buy because someone who's in my gaming group bought, and it seems silly to have 2 copies of a game when you're mostly together when you game. Hey, VoiceOver Lacey here, and we're actually going to talk about that in part 2 because this video is turning out to be way too long. So I'm going to add a card here for part 2. Look up top for the toast. And I'm also going to add a link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe so we can be friends and you can see all my videos as soon as they come out. If you'd like to see more videos about Gen Con or conventions in general, then please hit that like button. And always remember, you're special and amazing, and thank you for being you. Bye!